Hello, Woodburn. I'm Tommy Moore, the city's public affairs and communications manager and the man behind the curtain, so to speak, who puts out all the social media updates and videos you've been getting. Today, City Administrator Scott Derrickson and Police Chief Jim Ferreras are here to provide another update on the city and the wildfires. Afterward, City Executive Legal Assistant Brenda Bravo will provide a Spanish translation. Please know that we will continue to provide up-to-date information as it comes in from a multitude of resources, including the Woodburn Fire District, Marion County, the Oregon Health Authority, and more. Not only is your safety our biggest concern, but also the ability to keep you calm and informed, as these are troubling times and we don't want the community to be stressed over a lack of information or the wrong information. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to the folks who have your latest update. Thank you, and stay safe.
Good afternoon, Woodburn. I'm Scott Derrickson, the Woodburn City Administrator, and today is September 11th, 2020. The good news is that not much has changed for our community since yesterday. There's still no fire threat to Woodburn, and there are no levels of evacuation alert issued for our community. I know a lot of people are concerned about the news and our neighboring communities evacuating right now. We've seen quite a bit of traffic through town, people going to evacuation sites. It's very unnerving, but our message is still the same. We're asking people to stay calm, stay indoors, take care of yourself, and if you can do so safely, check on your neighbors. We're really all in this together. And the best thing to do for us right now is to stay in place if we're safe. The biggest threat we have is the air that we're breathing right now. As we can look out your window, you'll see that it's very toxic with all of the smoke. And finally, with that, before I pass it off to the police chief, I want to give a shout out to everybody right now that's working behind the scenes. Tommy Moore, who you just met a few moments ago. All of our city staff that are working to ensure that we can react to any eventuality. We have got police officers, medical responders, and people in the field right now, many of which have been displaced by the fire and have left their homes and their families so they could come stand their post here in Woodburn. It's amazing what this community can do and the spirit we have to support each other. I know that this is a tough time for a lot of people, but I want to tell everybody, we're going to get through this. Woodburn's going to continue to move forward, and I think that we're going to be a stronger community at the end of this, and we've always come out stronger from the adversity we faced. So I'm proud of this community, and we thank you for your support, and I want you to stay safe, and we'll keep you updated. Be sure to follow the city on social media for the best and latest information. Be safe.
Hello, Woodburn. I'm Jim Ferreras. I'm your police chief. I have some good news, and the good news is the winds are dying down, the humidity is rising, and the fires, while not contained, from what our fire official partners tell us, the fires are not advancing. So we're happy to hear that. The reports that we're getting from our fire officials today is that the Riverside and Beachy fires are likely not to merge because of the increased moisture in the air. So we're hoping that that maintains to be the case and that those fires do not merge, so firefighters can have an opportunity to contain them and get those under control without any further property damage or loss of life. A big shout out to all of our public safety workers in Woodburn. Our firefighters and our police officers and our emergency medical technicians are working around the clock to serve you and protect you. And in these conditions we have outside with heavy smoke, it makes it difficult to work in outdoors, as you know, but your public safety officials are out there working hard to protect you, and we're glad for that. That brings me to a little reminder. Please do not call 911 to tell us that there's smoke in the air. We know that. Metcom, our dispatch center, is getting inundated with phone calls from people in our community out of concern, and we need to reserve that for true emergencies. Our dispatchers are working around the clock to serve you, and they're being inundated with calls, and they need to pay attention to police, fire, and medical issues on their computer screens and on the phone. So if it's a non-emergency issue, call the non-emergency number. If it's a true emergency, dial 911. Another issue is that there's been some confusion with reports coming out of Clackamas County, and we'd ask that you pay attention to reports coming out of Marion County. Emergency operations messaging from Marion County affects the city of Woodburn. emergency messaging coming out of Clackamas County does not affect the city of Woodburn. So keep that in mind as you receive reports through the media and online. That said, if you have a notion to volunteer, if you have items you want to donate, if you want to help our fellow community members in other communities that have been impacted negatively by these fires, the Marion County Emergency Operations Center is the place to call and reach out to for how to provide whatever it is you want to provide. And that number will be up on our screen here in just a little bit, so you'll have that information. Contact Marion County Emergency Operations Center for sheltering, for donations, for volunteering, for any services you want to provide those negatively affected. We wish you the best. We hope everybody stays safe. Stay indoors if you can. Keep your barbecues under control. It's very dry out. Fire can spread quickly, so we don't want to create any opportunity for that. So be safe, stay healthy, and we'll check back with you soon. Thank you.
Saludos, mi nombre es Brenda Bravo, asistente ejecutiva al administrador de la ciudad, y estoy aquí hoy para darle los acontecimientos de los incendios. No hay cambios de peligro de incendios para Woodburn. Tampoco se han activado avisos de evacuación. El peligro más grande para Woodburn es la baja calidad del aire. Les urgimos a mantenerse en casa, cuide de su familia y mantenga la calma. Los dos incendios de Riverside y Beachy Creek no parecen unirse y no están avanzando. Esperamos que así se mantengan. Sabemos que hay confusión con los avisos que salen del condado de Clackamas. Recuerden de solo estar atentos a los avisos del condado de Marion, los cuales reflejan a la ciudad de Woodburn. Los niveles de aviso son los siguientes. Nivel 1. Estén listos. Estén conscientes de que hay un gran peligro en su área. Manténganse informados. Nivel 2. Prepárense y estén listos para salir de cualquier minuto. Este nivel significa gran peligro en su área. Nivel 3. Evacúen de inmediato. El peligro está en su área. No ignoren este aviso. Nuevamente, Woodburn no está en ningún nivel. Un recordatorio, favor de no llamar al 911 para reportar el humo en el aire. Si gusta hacer una llamada de algo que no es de emergencia, llamen al número que no es de emergencia. Si gusta ser voluntario, dar donaciones o busca refugio, llame a las operaciones de emergencia del condado de Marion. Para terminar, sabemos que hay mucha incertidumbre, pero sabemos que Woodburn saldrá de esto como la comunidad unida que somos. Manténgase a salvo y saludables. Gracias.